Another video. This one is going to be a little bit different, as you guys can see on your screen. This one's going to be a little bit funky, okay? Guys, I had to put on my investigative hat and get to digging, okay? And I just simply want to say, guys, thank you guys so much for letting me know about a situation. I post jobs all the time. I research whether the companies are legit, but sometimes you just never know. You just kind of never know what you're gonna get. And in this particular situation, I gotta side with the company, guys. 9 times out of the 10, I am very much on your side. I must say so, because you guys are my family members and I very much love you guys. But this particular situation, I've gotta side with the company. Okay. So let me explain what has happened, and I'll give you a little bit of a backstory, and then we can get into what's truly going on. Okay. So in the past couple of years, I've always posted videos on YouTube. And for some particular reason, I'll get comments under where someone says that they applied for the position, or I'll get a opening, or hey, Miss Vonna, this is the salary, or hey, Miss Vonna, da 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 da. So I had one particular job that actually was coming up, and people were actually complaining about the company. Okay, here you can see in their section it says it's totally fake because I had done work for the Profit Factory, but I did not get the payment. Someone commented underneath and said, me too. Someone said, I got scammed by someone who claimed to be a manager there. His name is Ryan Lavescu. Listen, I'm sorry, Ryan. I didn't mean to butcher your last name. I apologize completely. They said I completed the job and that I was giving, but he refused to pay me, but instead blocked me off, and they never completed their sentence on that one. Someone says, haha, fake. I registered there. They gave me employee card, appreciation card, and they gave me projects when I'm done the project and a payment. Where's my $428? Excuse me, $4,280. I lost my time. And someone says, is this really a scam? I currently am talking to a certain Ryan Lavescu, and I'm about to he's about to give me a job. And that person followed up and said, they gave me a project, and when I was done the project, they told me that they would pay the international charges $100 first. After that, I can get my money. If you trust that system, you can continue that. And then this person, Monpu, excuse me, I don't mean to butcher your name. I suck at names. I'm sorry. They said, me too. They asked me for $200 to put on my account first, and when I refused, he didn't send me any money. Guys, let me tell you this. When I saw all of those things, my stomach hurt to the core, because one of the things that you will never ever say about virtual careers is that we lie about positions, because there are a lot of bigger companies that make videos all the time, and they lie about the salary that those companies are paying. They lie about the positions or the openings. I ain't that girl. Okay. For the people that know me on a personal level, I've always just been a straight shooter. I think I came out my mama just telling the truth, child. You got to, no matter how ugly the truth may sometimes be, you got to tell the truth. And most of all, I'm a Christian. Like, I am a diehard Christian. So sometimes I don't wear that on my sleeve because that's none of your business. But I am a diehard Christian. It's just not a Christian thing to do, right? Let's be honest. So I sent them an email. Yeah, I sent them an email and I said, yo, what's up? No, I didn't. I said, whoever it may concern, my name is Giovanna McCray, and I own a company called Virtual Careers, where I help people find work from home opportunities. On my Facebook page, as well as my YouTube channel, I talk about jobs that allow people to work virtually, remotely, and your company comes up all the time as a place my followers can apply to that pays that a decent salary. The problem is that several of them claim that they have worked for you, but are not being paid. I will provide screenshots of the statement made in which Ryan, the owner, is identified as the scammer. It is unclear to me what results I am looking for, but I must give your company a chance to dispute the claims. Guys, I was upset. I just didn't know what I wanted with my upset, okay? I just knew that my people who trust me to give them information felt as though that I given them incorrect information, and I was just not having it. Okay. And guys, being transparent with you, they emailed me almost instantaneously and said, "Hey, Yvonne, thank you so much for reaching out. We are proudly voted the top 100 work from home companies for FlexJobs." Y'all, I got a problem with FlexJobs, but we're not even going to talk about that part of it. But I don't. That part I didn't understand what that had to do with anything. Okay. FlexJob is a company just like everybody else. They post jobs just like everybody else. I'm not quite certain of what FlexJob takes as information to verify what companies could be their 1 through 100 companies. Like, other than the fact that these companies are applying, and keep in mind, companies pay FlexJob to post on their website. It's not like these companies are, posting a job and FlexJob is taking their job and posting it for free. The companies pay FlexJob, and then in return charge you to look at their jobs, which is an entire cycle that I just refuse to understand. But again, those 100 companies that they're promoting are companies that are paying them to promote them. Don't y'all see the hypocrisy and all of that? But anyway, I'm going to mind my business. Our company is a recruiting agency that matches virtual assistants to entrepreneurs in the U.S. and in Canada. People can apply for the positions only through our website, and they did provide that to us. Unfortunately, we have recently been made aware of a purchasing scam. And guys, we know that there are scams all the time about that, where someone has been using our company information and the names of partners we work with. For instance, Ryan Lavescu, who is mentioned in the screenshot, is one of our partners and does not work as a manager for our company. We have learned that scammers is using our name along with our partner names and is posting at us on apps such as Upwork, Fiverr, and is targeting freelancers around the world. We do not hire anyone outside of the United States and in Canada. We only hire virtual assistants, not freelancers. Guys, if you don't know what that means, let me break it down. Okay. So I own another business called Virtual Clicks, and I actually hire both virtual assistants, which reside in the United States and in Canada, as well as I do hire freelancers. Now, the difference between the two is a freelancer is someone who does like a 1099 form and is generally coming in kind of unscheduled. So I may have a client that says, "Hey, I only need this person to work 10 hours a day." That person only works 10 hours a day. Okay. 10 hours a week. Excuse me. That's illegal. 10 hours a week. And something of that particular nature. So what they're saying is anybody that's saying that they've been hired by us outside of the United States and Canada, it's just simply not true, because we don't hire freelancers. Freelancers outside of the United States, we actually have to pay certain fees in order to even pay them. Unlike when you do payroll here in the United States, my bank will just kind of send you the funds. Whereas freelancers, I actually have to go through like a company to convert the money into whatever. And then to whatever system whatever amount that they use, or whatever, like yens or whatever that they use, and it converts it, and then whatever. But I have to actually pay a fee to pay freelancers. A lot of people don't know that. But anyway, nor do we offer any sort of freelancing, transcriptions, writing gigs. I believe that these statements in your screenshots are from the unfortunate victims who are providing freelance work to the scammer. We have been working to take actions against this scammer and has filed reports with the U.S. Federal Trade Commission and the FBI Internet Crime Complaint Center. We have notified our partners like Ryan and others that the scammer is using their name, and we're looking into our security practices. We are working very diligently to try to stop the scammer who has hooked our company's name and can still send to the above website to apply for our available virtual assistance positions. And this is from Miss Trisha. Okay. She's actually a production assistant for Great Assistant. Excuse me. So Great Assistant and Profit Factory are kind of one of the same type of company. And so for someone, for same reason, and we get this a lot, guys, where people will pose as a company in order to hire. That's why I definitely am trying to be a little bit more hands-on, guys, with teaching you guys what to look for, what not to look for when it comes to scamming. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, even me as a business owner, I get people who try to scam me all the time. Even as an employee or a freelancer that comes in to try to scam, even companies that try to work with me tend to scam. There are just people who take their lives and they just revolve around being scam artists. And it is what it is. That's their hustle. That's their thing. But what we don't have to do is we don't ever have to fall victim to those things. And I'm going to be a lot more hands-on in trying to make sure that you guys are not falling victim to that, because this truly sucks. That all of those people truly thought that they were working for Profit Factory and in return really was not. Okay, so then someone else actually sent me another response, which I like this one as well. They were really straight to the point. And she is actually an executive assistant to, I think, maybe the owner. I'm not going to lie about. And she says, I am the executive assistant to Tim Francis, the founder and CEO of Profit Factory and Great Assistant. And I would like to add that it is our Great Assistant team that recruits and hire virtual assistants. We primarily use FlexJob and Indeed to post job opportunities. We do not post on any jobs on Upworks and Fiverr. Great Assistants is a third-party recruiting agency, and we match an assistant with an entrepreneur. The assistant enters into a contract with the entrepreneur directly, and the entrepreneur is responsible for paying the assistant. Neither Profit Factory or Great Assistant send offer letters on behalf of our clients. Great Assistant use a unique extensive application process. We only communicate via email, never on WhatsApp or Telegram. Our team uses Zoom to conduct interviews, or each candidate sees and speaks with a legitimate member of our company. Honestly, I feel for everyone who has fallen prey to these scammers. We will be posting a notice on both Profit Factory and Great Assistants about the scam in the hopes that we can help prevent people from being scammed. Thank you so much for making us aware of this situation. You have a wonderful weekend. Guys, I got this email. This is not an inbox that I kind of check on a regular basis. Sorry. And they did respond to me. And I'll send them a nice email back and letting them know that I did, however, make a video to kind of confirm what we kind of already knew. Because I've had friends of mine that worked for Profit Factory before and never had any type of an issue. The issue was that other people were seeming to be having an issue. And most of them do not seem to be U.S. residents. I did not, however, know that they do not hire outside of the United States and Canada. I thought that they did. Most companies do. I also did not know that they are considered to be a third-party recruiting agency. So to lay it down good and thick, it really truly means that when you apply to them, they do like a verification process and they send you to the entrepreneurial, and the entrepreneur themselves actually takes care of hiring you. So it's not something that they actually do. They actually just kind of bring the person to them, and that person actually hires you directly or fires you directly or whatever would have you, and the entrepreneurial is actually responsible for paying the assistant. Whereas Virtual Clicks, if you don't know that what that is, I own a business called Virtual Clicks that does the same exact thing, except a little bit different. I take responsibility for paying the assistants, just because if my client decides not to pay me, I don't ever want it to be a situation where my VAs are not getting paid. Okay, that sucks. I've worked at a business before and they chose not to pay me for whatever scammy reason they had of not wanting to pay me. And I just don't want other people to feel that same thing. So that's why I actually created Virtual Clicks, so that if someone was hired to me or with me, that I am responsible for paying them no matter what. Even if it's my last coin, child, I got to pay you because you worked, and you worked under my name, and you are a representation of Yvonne McCray, as my dad would say. So I then have to take responsibility for you. So guys, I'm glad that we actually got to the bottom of the Profit Factory and Great Assistance. I don't think these people are telling a fib. I truly believe that both of these people are absolutely telling the exact truth. It sucks that these people are actually been working and they haven't gotten paid. Now, what actions can you go about that? I could say, send me some information. Let's figure out who the scam artist is. My email address is info@virtual-careers.com. Send me an email of any additional information that you may be able to pinpoint who exactly this is. Maybe we can help the feds, or we can help somebody figure out who these scam artists are, because it's just not fair. It's not right to scam people out of their time, in essence, out of their money as well. Guys, you have a good, safe one. If you guys want me to do any more investigative series like this, guys, I am down for it. I be putting my foot on people's neck all the time in real life. So what it is to bring it to you guys? Okay, what is it? Okay. All right, I'm out. Enough with the dramatics. Guys, see you again in the next video. Peace.